How's it going, everyone? I'm Sir James coming at you guys with another Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Legacy lightsaber review. This time we have Ezra's second lightsaber, which I managed to pick this one up over at the Disneyland Resort. Now, if you have not seen Star Wars Rebels, which is where this saber is from, now will be the perfect opportunity to do so because one, it's only 4 seasons long, so it won't take you long to finish, and two, we have the upcoming live-action Ahsoka series, so a good way to catch up on some familiar characters and see what the Ghost Crew is all about. Almost sounds like that was a little bit of a paid promotion, but I'm definitely not accepting anything off to the side by anyone or from Disney in general. No, I mean for real, I'm not. Just thought I'd throw that in there just for fun. But yeah, Ezra's second lightsaber. Now this saber does retail for the price of $170 if you were curious. The reason why it's a little bit pricier is because while this one does feature the thin neck design, as most of you are aware, is that the normal Galaxy's Edge blades do not work with thin neck sabers, and they usually include a secondary adapter piece to change the top parts to make the blades workable, which we'll get into in just a couple of minutes. So first off, here is what the crate will look like, and there is the symbol there on the very front. Of course, pressing down will open up the box, revealing the hilt on the inside, and underneath the packaging, just like that, would reveal our secondary little adapter in there, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the hilt first, and then we will look at the adapter separately. And we're just going to go ahead and place you over here. So here is the hilt in question. So overall, not too bad looking. It looks like most of the details are there, but I do have something to say here in just a few minutes. To get access to the battery compartment, you do need to unscrew this bottom part here. Once you unscrew that, you can go ahead and remove the battery pack. It's not rechargeable. It will use 3 AAA batteries, just so you're aware. Over here, this is going to be your on and off switch. Do keep in mind that no sound is going to be made until a blade is inserted. And this emitter right here, even though this is the thin neck already added, this is basically your display emitter, just so you are aware. So meaning that a blade will not fit in this one. And then there's our D-ring here, or more of a triangle shape. Now in order to use a blade, you will need to use this. This is included inside the packaging. This is going to be your adapter, which is meant to be used with the blade. In order to attach this, you're going to have disconnect this top portion of the hilt, insert this one, screw it down, and then you can go ahead and put in your blade, and that is it. But we will put in a blade here in just a moment. I do want to go ahead and kind of give you guys my initial thoughts here. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Ezra as a character overall. I think he's a really cool character indeed. Definitely grew on me as the show went on. And as far as his lightsabers go, his first one was pretty unique because obviously Ezra is during a time where the Empire is taken over, and also the Jedi Order is essentially no more. So the Jedis are mostly either dead, in hiding, or just trying to go on with their life. Whatever the case may be, there's always different variations, and I like finding these hidden stories about them. But Ezra's first saber was very unique because it was basically nicknamed the staple gun, where it was a lightsaber and a blaster mixed into one, which was pretty cool. And then, of course, eventually that was destroyed by, well, I prefer not to say, just in case if you haven't seen the show. And then eventually Ezra built a second lightsaber. Now, Ezra's second lightsaber definitely has, what's the word I'm looking for? Has some inspiration from Kanan Jarrus. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Kanan's lightsaber over here. Do you note that the Kanan saber that I'm going to be holding is not a legacy saber, it's a custom saber. But the reason why I'm bringing that over is to kind of show you guys the inspiration that Ezra put for his second saber. So here's Kanan's lightsaber, then here's Ezra's. So we can see as far as the control box go, the little doodad here up here, the little pieces here on the side there. As far as the pommel sections, so again, Ezra definitely took some inspiration for his current teacher and master. So I thought that was pretty neat. So let's go ahead and insert a blade and see how this sounds. And put that there. And I'll show you guys how this looks with the new adapter added. Now here's what the saber is currently going to look like now with the new adapter added. Go ahead and remove that little cap, bring in a blade. There we go. Turn off this light and go ahead and activate. So this one's got a unique sound to it. And here we go. So definitely interesting. It kind of has like a mix, almost like if the battery on a product was dying and you're just kind of getting that weird wacky audio. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I'm just kind of getting a feel to see how this is in the hands. I feel like the control box kind of gets in the way a bit while trying to swing, causing me to accidentally disconnect it, or not disconnect it, but disengage it. Alrighty. Now that I had a feel for it, I can go ahead and give you guys my initial thoughts. Alright, so to go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on the Ezra's second lightsaber, I will say that as far as swinging the saber around, it was a little bit of an awkward feeling, and it's only due to the control box being located in the dead center. That's essentially it as far as that goes. In terms of the overall look of the hilt, now I do like Ezra's lightsabers, don't get me wrong, especially his first design. For this one, it was kind of off-putting to the point where I went off camera for a moment to look up images and to kind of see what exactly was it that was throwing me off on this. And I just feel like it should have been a lot longer. I mean, not like super long, but I just kind of feel like they took his original design and they kind of mushed it down, and then here's what we got as a legacy saber. So that's probably what it is. Like this section should be a bit longer, this one should be a little bit longer as well. But as to why it's been condensed, maybe it's to fit in the current boxes, I don't really know. But that's just kind of my initial thought process on that. After all, these reviews are nothing but more than just my personal opinion. That's pretty much about it. But other than that, like I said, if you are someone who's been collecting legacy lightsabers, I think this is probably one that you will for sure add to your collection. For those of you who are big fans of the character, let me know if this is a saber that you're going to be adding to your collection, especially when Kanan Jarrus saber eventually comes out. I mean, it should be coming out soon because it did win. We've had zero information about it thus far, so I think now's about time, or maybe they're waiting for the Ahsoka series to drop. I don't really know. But let me know what you guys think about the legacy saber for Ezra's second saber in the comment section down below. Until then, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into this review, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and always remember, may the Force be with you.